That's the certified mail. Michael Stearns. Okay, then it must be the wrong.
Good afternoon. This is cause number 2021-18588 in the interest of Dorian and Darielle Wade. Please identify yourself for the record.
Luis Regla for the Office of the Attorney General.
All right. The court will note that the custodial parent, Deja Ariel Jordan, is not present. She was personally served on May 13th, 2021 at 9:36 a.m. at 411 West Road Apartments, 1806 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. She has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
That's correct, Judge.
Court will further note that the non-custodial parent, DeMontrion Wade, is also not present. He was personally served on July 14th, 2022 at 1:27 p.m. at 6235 Longleaf Drive, apartment 2816 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not made appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, the court will proceed by default.
Thank you, Judge. I believe you already have the testing results in this case showing that DeMontrion Wade cannot be excluded as the father of Dorian and Dario Wade in this case, and I ask that those be admitted.
I have a DNA record indicating that the alleged father, DeMontrion Wade, is not excluded as the biological father of Dorian Wade. All right. That's in the record.
Thank you, Judge. And you have the one for Dario as well, correct?
No, I don't have that one up. No, it isn't.
Okay, let me see if I can get that sent over right away.
There must be another exhibit then.
Okay, hold on a minute.
See,
Would it be
exhibit B.
B? And court will note that there is a lab report which would indicate DNA report. The alleged father, DeMontrion Wade, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Dario Wade.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right.
In this case, I'm proposing that the court grant this a default order establishing the parent-child relationship based on these DNA testing results that we've had for some time. Proposing the court only establish the parent-child relationship and to not proceed further on the other standard topics in the court case. For example, name change, conservatorship, possession, access, and all the support issues to defer that to another day. The only thing we're proceeding to finalize the court case today is to simply establish a parent-child relationship using these test results. I believe that's in the best interest of the children in this case. I ask the court to grant this order establishing the parent-child relationship. And that's all I have, Judge.
All right, the order will be approved as submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Moorhead, can you dial *6 to unmute yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just hold the line one moment. The judge is going to call you shortly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I don't see anything minimized here. Oh, maybe this one's it. All right, this is cause number 2020-72386 in the interest of Javion Stearns. All witnesses, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the
Danica.
child.
Danica Grace Moorhead, and I'm his mother.
All right. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Kavita Sharma.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Michael Stearns. Mr. Stearns was personally served. On March 12th, 2022 at 2:14 p.m. at 4366 Kevin K. Drive in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he was given further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail. Return receipt requested. That was delivered September 1st, 2022 in Houston, Texas. And he has not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sherman?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. I would like to call Ms. Donica Moorhead, the mother of the child.
Okay.
Ms. Moorhead, you have one child, Javion Stearns, that's before the court today.
Yes, ma'am.
And how old is Javion?
Davion is 15.
And who is Javion's father?
Michael Gerard Stearns.
And Mr. Stearns at one point signed the birth certificate for your son. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to name him as the biological father of Javion?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to appoint both you and Mr. Stearns as joint conservators for the child?
Yes, ma'am.
And does your son live with you in Harris County?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
And does Mr. Stearns live in Harris County as far as you know?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
you all have an agreement worked out where he picks up the child every so often for visits at your home?
Every so often, yes, ma'am.
And would you like the court to have you all follow a standard possession order as needed?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know where Mr. Stearns is currently employed?
No, ma'am.
And do you know if he has any other children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many other children does he have?
He has one baby girl.
And when was this baby born?
March the 31st of 2000 of this year.
And this child lives in the home with Mr. Stearns?
Yes, ma'am.
And do either you or Mr. Stearns have access to health insurance for your child through an employer or another source?
No, no, ma'am. Just no Medicaid.
Okay, so your child currently has insurance through the state, is that true?
Yeah, through me. Yeah, I always had it on him. Yeah, he still
Okay,
has
and-
it.
And you agree to maintain that health insurance for your child?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order that Mr. Stearns do a cash medical support in the amount of $57 beginning November 1 for the health insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
And if there's any uncovered health costs, do you agree to pay half?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to set current child support based on minimum wage at $190 a month to begin November 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Stearns has been involved in the child's life, visiting him and helping out, but has he provided any direct financial support for the child?
No, ma'am.
So in the 15 years the child has been born, he hasn't given you any money at all?
No, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to set back child support from November 10th of 2016 until today in the amount of $18,528?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you like the court to have a payout at $143 a month toward that balance beginning November 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to bill court costs to Michael Stearns?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe that this order that you signed today is in the best interest of your child?
Oh, yes, ma'am. It
Thank
is.
you. I have no other questions for you, Ms. Moorhead. Judge, I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Parties excused. Thank you.
You, Ms.